I'm going to teach you 4 moves. It's the beast, the spider, the 2-step, and the side kick. We're going to start with the beast. Please look at this position. I'm on my hands, I'm on my feet, and my knees are kind of levitating a few centimeters above the floor. You will feel like the beast position is very intense on your quads, on your legs in the long run. You need to engage your core, and you have good strength in your shoulders. So this is actually a functional strength exercise. Just rock back and forth and figure out how it feels on your legs and on your hands, your shoulders, if you move through this motion. Then have a little break. It might already be super intense. This is the beast position. Now we have the beast walk, where we just move forward, sideways, through space, like a beast. It's always a diagonal movement. So if I want to take a step forward with my left hand, I will also have to move my right leg. It looks like this. I just lift my left hand and my right foot, and I need to balance my right hand and my left foot. Just try to stay here for a second. Then bring your left hand and your right foot forward, and we change. So you lift your right hand and your left foot, you balance for a second, creating stability and taking another step. So the idea is always to go diagonal, do it slow and controlled, and try to move the hand and the feet at the same time. Now if we take some steps, you can join me. I just walk forward and make a turn, and I walk sideways back. So I just take a step, always diagonal, one arm and one foot at a time. Then I make a little turn to the side, and I walk it back. So this is the beast walk. Keep in mind that my knees are always close to the floor. I'm not in a down dog position. I'm not pushing my bum up. I'm not falling in my shoulders or my arms. I'm like a beast, ready to attack, to go to different positions. To upgrade your beast walk, we can work a little bit on the hips. Look what my knees are doing when I take a step. If I go forward with my right hand, my left leg needs to join, so I put it a little bit to the outside of my elbow. This leg is turning outside and the other one is a little bit turning inside. So this will be a side plank, and I'm kind of in this position. Now when I take a step with my left hand, I switch. Yeah, it's a little bit of a sideways motion that you have when you take the steps. Let's try it out together. It's a little bit of just shifting hip from side to side and moving the knees in and out when you take the steps. This is the beast. Now we can flip it around and not face downwards with our belly. We can actually face upwards with the hips. In animal flow, this one is called crab. I prefer to call it a spider. Just give me a few seconds of attention before I teach you the spider. I want to explain why it is so smart to start with the Start Smart program in the Movement Mastery app. Besides the animal flows and the lesson that I'm teaching you right now, you're going to find lots of exercises on capoeira, inversions, backbends, getting grounded, cartwheels, different things just to unlock your full potential and become a great mover. You can test the app 7 days for free, the Movement Mastery app, and you're going to find lots of follow-along classes within the Start Smart program. So it's not just a lesson like this one, but you actually move together with me to music with a timer and just become the best version of yourself. So if you're interested, just check the link in the description in this video, and I see you on the 7-day free trial. Let's go through the checkpoints. You have your hands a little bit turning externally outwards, fingers pointing away, more or less behind your shoulders, behind your hips. You put weight on your feet, you're levitating. Again, let's just move forward and backward here to understand the motion. You engage your core much more when you lean back. It's a little bit more maybe on the shoulder stretch when you bring your hips forward, but it's a quite relaxed motion. You can turn a little bit, go from side to side, understand what it feels like. We don't have to push the hips up. We're not in a table position. We are more like a spider with bent legs. The movement is the same like we had it with the beast. It's that we walk forward, sideways, backwards, like a spider. So if I move my left hand, I also have to move my right foot. So it would look like this. Step, 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 step. Yeah, kids do it all the time when they're younger. You can walk backwards. Try to follow me. And you will feel like there is some weight on your wrists, of course. You have to hold some tension in your shoulders, your core is involved. Coordination for the feet. Very good exercise, the spider. So practice walking forward. Maybe one more time. Understanding that always the diagonal side is moving together. We can turn here. That's a good way to change direction. The next one is called the side kick. This is not an animal flow exercise. It's more a dynamic functional movement pattern. It roots in the beast position. So if we're in the beast and we would take a step with our left hand and our right foot, we don't drop them to the floor, we move forward. Instead, we go for a little rotation. We pivot on the foot. So what I do is I pivot onto my heel and I can bring my right leg to the front. I can actually sit down. This is just a resting position. I can talk to the camera. One knee is bent, one leg is straight. Now this is my left foot. If I put weight again on my right hand and I push up, I can actually pull my leg in and I'm back in the beast position. You can see I can just slide over the floor and sit down. This is the easiest variation of the side kick that we can find. You could also do something like just touching your knee with your hand and bringing it back, of course both sides. Let's try this for a couple of exercises, of reps. Yeah, this is the preparation for the side kick. The actual side kick later on, I'm going to do it very dynamic now, so don't be intimidated. From here it's like kicking out to the side, pulling your arm back, being strong, core, leg is levitating, shoulders strong, pulling it back in. Yeah, that's the side kick. How do we get there? Let's take it up one level. From here, I lift my left hand again and I push forward. This time I just touch down the floor with my foot, not with my entire leg. I keep my core engaged, I'm strong on this arm. Takes a second and I bring it back in. Let's go for the other side. Left foot goes forward, more or less to the position of the line of the hands. Yeah, I'm not putting it somewhere there in the back. It's really just being on the beast position, foot forward. You can bring your other hand back, touch your shoulder, resting a second, strong core, bring it back in. Right side, left side. Yeah? One level higher, don't touch the floor anymore with your foot. Just keep it levitating, like this. You see my movements are very aware, very conscious. There is no breaks, there is no stops, everything is super controlled. This is your goal when you do movement practice. You don't want to have different moments where you need to stop and think. It should all be supernatural, it should be second nature. Now last one, the two-step. I practiced breakdance before, and there we have something called the six-step. It looks like this because you have 6 steps that you take to get around 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, which is quite complicated, and we don't practice this now. We go for the two-step, which is way quicker, but it's the same. We circle around ourselves in 2 steps. So we start in the beast. I kind of go for a side kick through, and then I just drop my foot and my hand, so I'm in the spider. You already know this position. So if we move the right foot and the left hand, now we need to change, of course, always diagonal. Left foot and right hand goes up, and now it's like I was sitting on this position and I just pull my leg back in, back to the beast. So the two-step is just moving through spider and beast in 2 steps. It is 1 step to spider, 1 step again to beast. 1 step, 2 step. Beast and spider. Common mistakes is people do the transition from beast to spider correctly. Move here. And then for the spider they move the same leg again and they just go around here. That is wrong. You always go diagonal. So if you're on your left hand, you're on your right foot, your left leg goes through underneath your body back to beast. That is your movement. From the spider, this leg pulls underneath your body back to the beast. This will be the two-step. Now, for your first workout that you're going to face tomorrow, I will give you a little bit more instructions how we're going to connect these exercises. Let's do the two-step for 2 more rounds. So it's right foot, spider, bring it back, beast. Again, right foot, spider, bring it back, beast. We go for the other side. We start with the left foot. Bring it through, spider, through, beast. One more, spider, beast. In the workout, you can upgrade this movement by touching your foot, your toes with your hand diagonally. It looks like this. I do the two-step. This time I touch with my hand, my foot. I touch again and I bring it back to the beast. One more time. Touch, touch, and bring it back. This will be the exercise in the workout. Don't get frustrated if you can't do it. Just do the normal two-step then. Thank you so much for staying with me for so long and watching this video. This is more or less the lessons within the Start Smart program in the Movement Mastery app. The real videos in the app are a little bit more detailed and I give more advice for the upcoming workout exercises. Here I just kind of explained a little bit what we're going to do with these funky toe taps, but within the app the real lessons are a little bit more detailed. So if you're interested and you would like to join, as I said, hit the link in the description. You're going to go on a 7 days free trial. There are options if you live in a country with a weaker currency. Just write me an email and I will give you a discount. And every now and then there are some projects that I start and launch and you're going to have a nice option to get a discount as well. So keep your eyes open, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, and yeah, start your movement practice with the Movement Mastery app. I'm always looking forward to see your progress, to see your messages, and get the best out of your body and reach your full potential. Much love. I see you moving. Bye bye.